Welcome. The purpose of this tutorial is to help you understand all you are about to experience. This is probably not your first journey, and for many, it won't be your last. It is important to remember that this is just an experience to further our understanding of ourselves. It is very easy to get caught up in the rules that have been created by society over time. For many, this leads to them taking life far too seriously and losing sight in that this is just an experience. There it is. Earth. In this reality, you are part of a beautiful and intricate ecosystem. Everyone has a role to play in keeping the planet balanced and sustainable. While there are many life forms on Earth, this journey will be experienced as a human. Remember that there is one universal truth in that every single life form is a part of the same experience and therefore should be shown equal respect. Any human you encounter is another soul on their own journey, and while society has created many divides in how one perceives a human, it is important to try and remember that on a fundamental level, we are all the same. In order to exist, you will need some very basic needs met. These needs are simple: food to sustain the vitality of our bodies, shelter to allow us to rest safely each day, and clothing to help protect us from the ever-changing elements of the earth. There are a few factors you should be aware of that have a very significant impact on how your journey begins and could potentially impact how you progress throughout your life. These factors have changed over thousands of years and are a direct result of previous experiences and actions carried out by humans as a whole. These include nationality, social class, wealth, race, and sex. While these are all superficial, society has come to weigh these heavily in day-to-day judgments on each other. These classifications and social segmentations determine how easy or challenging your journey begins and progresses. The parents you were born to will determine your sex, nationality, race, and wealth. As the point of life is to experience and learn, no life form gets to choose who their parents are. This is all by chance, the roll of a dice. While one has no control over their starting point, most of the time, you have control over how you progress through the decisions and choices you make. As you develop on your journey, it is easy to get caught up in the classes society has created. People end up taking pride in the location they were born, sex of their body, or color of their skin, but try not to get caught up in the aspects of your life you had no part in. As you try to understand yourself, and very much the reality around you, it'll be easy to get caught up in the man-made ideas and creations of others. Many souls fall victim to the never-ending pursuit of financial or materialistic wealth. While this may seem like a worthy pursuit at the start, eventually you will realize there is no end to this path, nor does it provide any meaning. It is nothing more than a distraction from the pursuit of self-discovery. Throughout your lifetime, you may have many lovers and friends. Encounters with other beings is very much a key part in learning more about ourselves. While the primary purpose of companionship is to discover and explore deeper connections, there are still those who try to draw lines of separation. Rather than being seen as equals and growing together, for many, life has turned into a competition of never-ending comparisons. It will be tempting to judge others, particularly those who choose to judge you. Where possible, try not to judge anyone, as they are on their own journey and they too, like you, are trying to understand the world around them. If you can succeed in avoiding this path of constant judgment and comparison on others, it will spare you a lifetime of stress and loneliness. That said, this is an experience, and for many, they will only be able to learn from their own actions. There is no right or wrong path, but the choices and actions you make do have consequences which come at a cost to you and others, both in this lifetime and future lifetimes. As mentioned already, the very reason current social classes, sex, and race have such a drastic effect on how easy or challenging your life will be, even before you are born, is the direct result of previous actions and decisions carried out collectively by everyone over time. It is for this very reason balance should be sustained and aspired to where possible, as it assures mutual starting points as well as equal opportunities and self-discovery for everyone. Life is part of a perpetual cycle, and there is as much beauty in birth as there is in death. While both sides of life can be a frightening experience for many, try to remember that this is all part of the cycle and is no different from inhaling or exhaling. And so, your journey begins.